Hey everyone, what's up? This is Phil with the Finance Explorer. I'm back with another how-to video. Today we are going to show you how to open up a Roth IRA through Vanguard. From the Vanguard homepage, you will select Open a New Account. Here you can see highlighted, I have the Roth IRA to the left there, circled with the looking glass. You're going to select the retirement portion. Under retirement, you're going to go with the Roth IRA. The Roth IRA is a great choice for young adults and those who are looking to invest over the course of a lifetime. This is a great opportunity and a great cornerstone for beginning investing. If you have already set one of these up and are simply looking to exchange your fund from one fund to another, you can skip ahead at the video now to later in the video, and I will show you how to do that. To begin setting up your Roth IRA, you will simply click Start Roth IRA. Some things you will need before getting started and along the way: you will need your routing number and account number from your bank. You will need your employer's name and address, and about half an hour or so to put this all together. I'm just going to highlight a few things here. Most of this setup is pretty generic and basic. You're just going to go through, put in your name, obviously, your information, address, everything that you would need. Nothing too crazy here. You may have to look up your employer name. It's good to do that beforehand. Bank and routing numbers. These can be found on your check, otherwise through your bank accounts. And just kind of more information here. When it comes to this point, this is what to do with your dividends and capital gains. I suggest reinvesting them automatically. You can have them put into a fund to be dealt with later. I like to just reinvest them. Here you'll have an opportunity to review all of your information and make sure everything is correct. I've edited out my portion so you can't see all of my stuff. Just going through, lots of jargon here, more review. You'll be asked which of these applies to you. I've blanked out this because some of these are actually correct. Again, with some of your answers. This is a consent for electronic delivery of your information and packet for all this legal stuff. Finally, the signature page, making this official, and your accounts get set up. Just a quick reminder to make sure that you have adequate funding for your accounts before you make any transfers. Here's more legal information, the terms and agreements. Okay, let's set up your username and password for online access. You'll have to set up your usual questions, and you can set up text codes to receive information via text. Okay, finally, continuing on, we're going to buy Vanguard mutual funds. We've delegated where our money comes from, which is your account. Now we're going to take your contribution, here that we have $2,000, and we're going to put it into a fund. It is worth noting that you can only contribute $5,500 per year to a Roth IRA. So if you're starting out with $2,000, that gives you $3,500 left to throw in during the course of the year. So maybe keep track of what time of year you're starting this. If you're starting in January, maybe you'd want to start with a little less. Maybe if you're starting at the end of the year, like say November or December, you'd want to start with a larger amount. Also noting, most funds that I've seen have a minimum investment of $3,000. To help navigate through choosing a fund, I'm going to show you a few things here with the filters. I'd like to draw your attention down to the box that says Management. There are two selections, Active and Index. An active fund is one that has a person or group of people that manage the fund in the hopes of better market performance at the cost of slightly higher expense ratios. The index will mirror the market. This is not managed by a person and sort of will just trend along with the market. This will have a lower expense ratio. If you come across a fund that is closed, like these four listed above, these are not accepting new money. If you already have one, you can add to it, but you cannot open one of these. Okay, moving on. With our initial investment of $2,000, we're limited. You see quite a few of these start about 3,000. I would suggest having about 3,000 on hand before opening something up. But because of our limit, we're going to start with this one here, which is Star. This is a good entry fund that is actively managed. It doesn't have a very high expense ratio, and it also does pay a dividend twice a year. I've had it for several years, so we're going to open with this one. This isn't your only option. You have several $1,000 minimum target year funds. These are simply based off of what year you prospectively will retire at, ranging all over the place. Okay. This is the last step. It's just showing you that you're funding your fund with your money from your account that you've set up. Very simple. Just look over it, make sure all the numbers are correct. And there you go. That's it. Or is it? You can also roll over an existing fund into a new fund. Now, I told you that I had Star. I did have Star. I exchanged Star. I turned Star into something else. So, if you have a fund that you've had for a while, and you've done some research and you've found some better options, what you can do is go to your fund through your account, select this button here that is designated with the looking glass, exchange your fund. You can move some of it or all of it by dollar amount, percentage, or in shares. In my example, I move 100% of my Star fund over to another fund. Here you will enter what you're looking for, your ticker or the name of the fund or the number. Select your fund. Here I've selected Wellington to move 100% of my Star fund into Wellington. You will have to submit to the electronic consent forms. Then you will confirm your actions. And kaboom! You move Star into Wellington. Fantastic. Thanks for watching this presentation by the Finance Explorer, and please find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, and subscribe to our website at www.thefinanceexplorer.com.